and James Clapper and all these people at the CIA headquarters literally put together. It's a supercomputer that could crack, millions of combinations of passwords per second and stuff like that. It's a very powerful supercomputer, basically. I mean, that's what it is.
Are they alphabetical?
No. What they did was, let me tell you how they did it. So you got to understand the whole story. This Montgomery was such a brilliant computer guy. He figured out, they built, and started in 2004, they built this supercomputer in Reno, Nevada, long, far away from CIA headquarters, but they were a contractor. And it was a room, twice as big as this room, full of these massive computers that figured out how to break combinations of passwords. And so the idea was, it was very well intended. Let's go find Al-Qaeda's websites. Let's see if we can crack their password and save America. That's all great. It worked really well. So they could process about, at those days, maybe 10 million combinations a minute of your password off your computer. Well, 10 million a minute, pretty soon you start, the numbers click up and it works. Mm-hmm. So what they really did was, they started going to all the terrorist websites in 2004, and they started reading their mail. And that was really great for America. Then when he left in late 2005, early 2006, and hooked up with my wife, ex-wife, they started it again, but they started in Bellevue, Washington, where they both lived. And then in 2009, the CIA came back to my ex-wife and to Montgomery and said, look, we want to do this the right way. What will it take? He said, it's going to take about $5 million worth of computers. And they said, okay, we got a place called Fort Washington, Maryland. It's disguised as a naval research center, but it's the CIA cyber headquarters in the world. So they said, you got to come back there and build it. You have to be there for a year. So Montgomery goes back there, and he builds what they call the Hammer. And that's what the government nicknamed the Hammer. And it's so goddamn powerful, it does 1 billion combinations a minute of passwords. So it's working.